Hello! I'm Nincy, and welcome to my Street Fighter 6 Noob to Master series. These videos will be very lightly edited VODs from my stream at twitch.tv/Nincy, so if you'd like to chat and watch me fail at Street Fighter in real time, I'm trying to stream every day at 7 PM Mountain Time. With that out of the way, enjoy the video, and if it's not too much trouble, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Hello! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I apologize for like all the typing that you heard. Hi Mueller! Hi wife. Hi Azadine! I love this little cheer. I don't know if I've said this before, but I really kind of wanted to be a cheerleader when I was in middle school / high school. But to be honest, I like cheering, but I don't really So I wish, like, I look at gymnastics, I look at figure skating, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that. I wish I was flexible, I wish I was strong. But I really fell into that, like, thinking of, like, oh, you know, if you're not, like, perfect at it, like, why do it? And so... And it was like, man, how old are you when you're in middle school / high school? You're, like, 12 to 14? Yeah, so I was just like, oh, 12 and 14 is way too late to start gymnastics. Oh my god, Thunders, hello! How are you? But yeah, I was just like, there's no way that I can learn to, like, do, like, backflips or cartwheels at this time of my life. I remember trying to do a cartwheel just in, like, my free time and just, like, being god-awful at it. And I was just like, well, you know... oh my god! Hi, Tom! Hi, Soup! Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I feel like It's Korean national holiday, so I came in my free time? Well, I hope your national holiday is going well, you know? I hope you're like, I hope you get a good break. I feel like... I don't know why. I've had a good week, I'd say. I think today was like a good week for the Ninzy, but it's been a very tiring week, you know? So I hope you have like a good rest. Oh my god, thank you. I love the bunny, I love Melanois. Thank you for being here. As always, you are funny as fuck, so thank you and welcome to my channel. I'm much less exciting than Axel Bro, I think. Hi Nix! Thank you. Guys, I finally treated myself. I've been like slowly limiting my boba consumption. Hi Fuki! I've slowly been limiting my boba consumption, but I love boba, like, I love it. Well, to be honest, I don't really like the boba part, I like the tea part. Can you stop spreading Fent in my neighborhood? I have a business to represent, but I'll try. Fentanyl is one of those drugs that's like, from like the opiate addiction, right? It's like an opioid. I really need to watch one of those Hulu documentaries about the opioid crisis, because I watched all of like John Oliver's series about the opioid crisis, but I just haven't like watched any of this stuff. So I really love, I don't know if anyone, mango milk tea is goated. I prefer it with no milk, but that's because I'm very anti-milk. You should try Fent to see how bad it is. Wow, thank you guys. Stereotypical Asian? Yeah, but I just love it. To be honest, what I really just like is I just like sweet tea. I'm actually a southern girly cosplaying as an Asian. I'm anti-milk. Even though I know that the milk in like milk tea is usually like lactose free, but like, to be honest, I just want like the mango green tea that's like iced tea. It's just like sweetened iced tea. It's like southern sweet iced tea, but with a flavor, you know? Hey, go off, fish. I have no idea why it auto-modded that, to be honest. I like don't know what word in that. I guess fuck y'all up? I have no idea. I didn't actually pay attention. I immediately saw it was auto-modded, so I just immediately undid it. Hi, girl! I just love, I mean, like, mango flavoring is, like, probably one of my most favorite flavorings. So, I'm a big fan. Karai, I hope you're doing well. I love this little thing, aabbwv for peach flavored things. To be honest, there's like I really like most fruit flavored things. The only fruits I can't really Oh my god, hype train. I think tomsoupp, this is your hype train. Because I want to inconvenience my mod. Go off, make them work, you know? Just kidding. Yeah, Fish, you have mod? That's crazy. Oh my god! Thank you, Mueller. Thank you. Yeah, it's Mueller. Oh, Mueller, it seems you're being called to work. Whoopsies, my bad. I'm sorry, I couldn't save you. Okay, I need him to fucking stop. I need him to stop. And by stop, I mean and by him, I mean you, and stop, I mean just stop doing anything that's not... I'm not working today, I'm tired. Lol. Also, I apologize to everyone. We may move to Hades after some training. Cause I think I don't really want to do ranked. There's a lot of... I think people were making a great point yesterday that, like, I was getting tilted out of my mind, and there's so much stuff to work on that I should just work on that stuff instead of, like, do it. Hades, let's go. I know! Okay, I talked to my friend yesterday... So I go on, like, a... Never apologize for switching to Hades. You're so right. Oh, okay. I'm putting a pin in the fruit flavor conversations because I want to come back to it. Ranked is bad for the soul. My soul, it needs a little beatdown, you know, every so often. It needs to get like a little like... No, to be honest, I don't mind spoilers. I was about to say that I talked to my childhood best friend actually like somehow moved to the same state I'm in right now. Like we just happened to like end up in a career path where we're in the same place. And so I get to... We've been going on, like, weekly Sunday morning walks. I know, it is super cool. That woman's my maid of honor, and I'm so excited to get married and force her to give me a speech that's gonna be cringe as hell. Oh my god, I can't do this at all. This is crazy. This is not my Subway Surfers. But anyway, we went on a walk today, and on our walk today, she was like, I've been like so obsessed with Hades 2. And she didn't realize that every time she boots up Hades 2, I get that little like ticker notification that's like, your bestie is playing Hades 2 right now. And I was like, and she's like, yeah, I've been playing for like 60 hours. And I was like, yeah, I've noticed. But I kind of asked her what Hades 2, yeah, maybe a little bit. Just goes sits down now. Incoming, she tries to tell one wild story and Niji just goes to sit down now, not happening. I don't actually understand. I haven't been touching ranked ever since I climbed to plat 4, just casuals mostly. Oh my god! Athing, we're the same! We're the same! We told some wilds. I love talking to her. She's so great to talk to in the sense of like, she's one of those friends who like pushes you to be your best self, you know? So I always am glad that she's my friend. I got dragged out because my brother could see my VR chat. That was so funny. Over or under 10k hours? There is no way that you have 10,000 hours in VR chat. They sleep in there? What? No! Sleeping in VR chat? Why? Also, hi AWorryRock, welcome in. Also, hi Bearable, I saw you and then I just thought I said your name, but I'm realizing there's no way I did. There's no way I said anything. What were we talking about? My friend... Hades. Oh yeah, so I've gotten spoilers from her for... Because because to be honest, I wanted to ask if I should go to the surface at all before completing the underground, and she was like, yeah, you should go up there. And then she told me the gimmick, so I do know of it. I'm scared of the gimmick though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to be honest, I'm not a person who really hates spoilers unless you like go, unless it's like something I don't really like. Cause like so I didn't want to watch Game of Thrones, you know? Because Game of Thrones, number one, is too long. And number two, I don't like political dramas, to be that honest. Hi, Arlen! I really don't like... Political schemes are, like, not a Neensy jam. It's so boring. It's so much miscommunication. I like when the evil person wins, and they never do. They're always stupid. So I haven't watched Game of Thrones. So I asked for spoilers for Game of Thrones, because I was never gonna watch that show. And I just wanted to know what happened, you know, to, like... be consciously relevant of what's happening, but because I got it as like a long bullet point list and with like no name and no pictures of anyone, then like I don't actually know things. Surface might be required for True End. Yeah, I think Surface is required. I just didn't know if I needed to like, if they wanted me, if they thought that I was supposed to like get to the full bottom of... Hi, Django! If the full bottom of the underworld, because I clearly didn't beat Cerberus. But it's like, was I supposed to beat Cerberus and then go surface side? What about Supernatural? I have never seen Supernatural. I know, like, vaguely about it from, like, Tumblr. Any order, to be honest. Yeah, that's what she said. So I was like, I was gonna do, once we finish this, because I'll know how to like, because I'll finally know how to do this combo. Holy shit. You're joking me. When I finally like have this combo in my fingers finally, you know? Oh my god, okay, we're just gonna do the B&B until I get bored, because holy crap, I can't do this. Hi Dexter! I tend to watch a lot of like, police detective, crime procedurals. So like, I've watched like, pretty much all of Bones, all of Castle, all of The Mentalist, all of Psych. So all anything that has like a quirky detective who blah 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 blah. Yeah, but not the, I don't really like the ones where it's the police, to be honest. Like when it's like I didn't watch Blue Bloods, and I don't watch Law and Order. Like if it's like, I like the ones where it's like some rando is solving crimes and not the police. Hi, Velvet. I like when they kind of like show that the police are bad at their jobs. And also the ones that tend to have like, I think to think that Castle and Bones doesn't have propaganda is the first step into believing that you can't be converted. So no, I watch a lot of propaganda. Yeah, I love Dexter. I've been rewatching season 1 of Dexter. But to be honest, I don't like Dexter as much because Dexter episodes... Also, hi Velvet. I'm sorry, I got way too into focusing about crime shows. But hi Velvet, thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hello. The thing about Dexter... So Dexter literally follows like... it's like a full arching plot, right? Like every episode is about one killer. But I like the ones where it's like a procedural, so it's just like every episode is disconnected so that you could feasibly watch every episode out of order. To be honest, like, I hate the episodes that affect the team. So like, sometimes when I'm rewatching a show I've already seen before, I skip the premiere and the finale because those are the two episodes where like something happens to the team. Like, in the middle, they kind of just solve crimes, but at the ends, it's like they're confronted with a killer and one of them dies, or the end, they're confronted by the killer and one of them dies, or they confront the killer and the villain dies, and like the team is traumatized, and I just like I can't do that. I tried to watch SVU, but to be honest, it had like too much of the propaganda in the sense of when the police do police brutality and they're like, yeah, that was worth it. Then I'm immediately turned off. Like my friend suggested I watch Blue Blood because she was like, oh, it's a crime procedural, you'll really like it, you know, and it's about like family dynamics. And I was like, oh, I love families. She's like, yeah, there's gonna be 3 cases every episode. And I was like, oh, perfect, multiple cases? That sounds great. Immediate first episode, one of the family members like beats a man to death for information, and they're like, he did a good job. That's a good cop. Watch Broadchurch. I agree. Numbers was really good, Shango. I love Numbers. It was really good too because so I have a computer science degree, and so it's kind of similar to math. So some of the algorithms they're talking about were like things I knew. And I love Happy. Happy is so good. I love the team in that. The team in that reminds me of the team in Leverage, and Leverage is also very good. Though Leverage is one of those like crime procedural. Answer my CC question. I'm so sorry. I have never seen Broadchurch, so maybe I should watch it. I keep looking for stuff, but honestly, I've been watching a lot of Twitch streams recently instead of like watching TV, so I haven't really like caught up onto anything. But it surely just isn't crime shows. Hi, Alexei Boring. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, like sometimes shows are really good about handling sexual assault, and sometimes I watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and I'm just like, they're kind of shit at it. They're kind of really bad. Is your CC question the one about Supernatural? Because I haven't watched any Supernatural except for Tumblr GIFs, and that it ends up that he goes to super hell for being gay? Is that real? And they super deep gravelly voices. Case closed? Oh! I have not. I don't actually know what case closed is. You know what? I'm going to forget these and I don't actually want to. So let me just very quickly open a new notepad document. TV shows council recommend. Broadchurch. Case closed. This is a new one that, you know what? I will shout you out. Let me write down who has done this for me. But yeah, I love the social commentary in Oh, Detective Conan? Oh, I have read some Detective Conan. But I couldn't, to be honest, I couldn't really get into it because it's a child. It's weird when it's a child solving crimes. Yeah, and also, I hate that everyone likes Elliot Stabler in Special Victim Unit, but like, I hate Stabler. Stabler is not daddy. Hi, Gamer Angel! They're like, oh, we love Stabler, he's so good. And I'm like, he beats people to death and has bad opinions about women. Like, I swear to God there was an episode where he was like, she deserved it. And I was like, okay, man, let's calm ourselves down. That's the best part? AWorryRock, no, it's the worst part. It's the worst part. True? I mean, honestly, actually, the real propaganda about crime shows is the concept that every crime is, like, solvable. And at least sometimes in Special Victims in Law & Order, it doesn't end up that way. Like, there's just no way to catch them, which is kind of nice. In a lot of the other ones, they're kind of just like, yep, always caught. Crime can be fixed in an hour. All good. Every criminal will get their due process and get justice for the families. And that's the real propaganda, you know. I mean, there's that show called, like, 48 Hours where literally they give up after 48 hours. Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah. I mean, I've heard, too, like, the thing about crime shows is it kind of tricked juries into thinking that there's always gonna be like DNA evidence and stuff, like ironclad stuff. Yeah, I don't really listen to be honest, I don't really listen to a lot of true crime. I probably should, but I like just fake crime because a lot of real crime, look, there are probably some really interesting real crimes, but a lot of the real crimes are like, this husband got mad at his wife and decided to cheat on him, or this man got mad at his wife, cheated on her, everything started falling apart, and then he killed his wife and kids, and then tried to hide the bodies. And it's just like, how many of those can there be? It's like, you know, this woman was in a semi-domestic abuse situation and poisoned her husband to death. Yeah, 100%. A lot of the criminal science is like, because like there's that thing too with like teeth mark analysis, and they're like, yeah, that's actually bogus. Like that is, though, because skin isn't like a perfect, like, because it's like, it moves, right? It's not like a hard surface. So to get a perfect bite impression is impossible. There was that thing too where they found out that like, because usually you get like partial fingerprints, right? It's like, even though everyone's fingerprint is unique, parts of your fingerprint can match parts of someone else's fingerprint. So if you only have a partial, then, you know, you could 100% just like, not get like framed for a crime, but just be like called in because it's like, hey, your fingerprint's on record. And then not to bring, I think also we're moving away from like, I think we're also, like, I think it's very obvious, but just because we're talking about it, again, I feel like race and prejudice are a huge thing for crime as well. So it's like, it's so hard to be pro-cop. I mean, humans are fallible, you know? No one's gonna, except for the people who, because there are a lot of people who, like, want to confess, you know? And so, like, I guess in those cases, you know who did it, but I think in general, it's really hard to solve crimes, you know? It's hard. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, because the thing is like, everyone wants to solve a crime, you know? Like, you want to catch the bad guy. And then there's, like, that huge thing where forensics and the cops shouldn't think of themselves as on the same team, and the cops shouldn't let, like, any of their preconceived notions about the crime get over to the lab, because then the crime lab will, like, be hoping for a certain thing, and then they'll, like, fudge the evidence because they'll be like, well, it's close enough, you know? Do you only watch crime? Favorite show so far has been Scrubs, but I watch everything sci-fi, cartoons, Rick and Morty, fantasy. I pretty much just watch crime. Like, I've watched other stuff. Like, I've seen a lot of those shows that you said. Like, I watched all of Rick and Morty, except for, like, the most recent seasons. I think I've maybe seen only season 3. I watched all of BoJack. My favorite K-drama is The Glory. I mean, there's a lot of, like, childhood cartoons I know. Is there any, like, drama? I've watched a lot of comedies. I've seen, like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a comedy cop show. I've seen Scrubs. I've watched a significant amount of Modern Family. I've seen a lot of... There's, like, when I was in the year, like, I've probably seen like every single episode of The Simpsons, Family Guy, Cleveland Show, and American Dad that came out in whatever year 2017, 2018 is. I've probably seen every single episode because I remember watching that religiously as I didn't do homework. Oh, and Bob's Burgers. In the year 2061, I was but a wee child. I have no idea what this is a reference. I've watched a lot of TV. To be honest, like, I didn't play video games because I was watching so much TV. Like, I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I have seen episodes of The Magician. I've seen, oh, you know what's a really good show? Dirk Gently, the detective. I just love. Hard to relate. I don't know what Haunting of Hill House is. Mike Flanagan? I don't know who that is. I don't know a lot of actors. I was thinking about it actually, and I think the only thing I'm good at is knowing song lyrics. Like, there are a lot of songs that I know lyrics to as long as I can hear the tune. But I don't know if that's a thing that everyone has. I kind of thought, like, it was pretty normal to know all the lyrics, but I kind of think about it and I'm like, I actually think a lot of people don't listen to lyrics. So the only thing I'm like probably good at is knowing my favorite songs lyrics from every age. I can't retain lyrics. Yeah, I retain that. I was listening to so there was a song, I completely forgot about it because it was on a playlist from like 20. I do my playlist by year rather than by genre. So there is a song in 2016 by this artist I really like named Alex Clare. I have no idea what Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, or Fall of the House of Usher is. Are those sound like horror movies, which is a thing I don't actually watch very often. The only I've only recently watched horror, and so I've seen 3 horror movies. It's It, Chapter 2. I haven't seen Chapter 1. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and The Lighthouse. Those are the 3 horror movies I've seen. Plus, when I was a child, I remember there's this Killer Bee movie that scarred me for life because I can see the images seared in my brain, and Anaconda, but I only like vaguely remember scenes of Anaconda. Oh, it's a series. I see. But yeah, oh, and I've watched a lot of reality TV shows. Like, I've seen, me and my partner have been watching like all of Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows. I love Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is my favorite cooking show. And then I watched a lot of, I used to watch America's Next Top Model for a while, but maybe only like, there are maybe 3 seasons of that show I really remember. And then I used to watch, I need to get back to it. I used to watch a lot of America's Runway? The fashion one. The one where they make clothes. I love when they make clothes. I love fashion. Oh, I've never watched The Bear, to be honest. Or the I think it's like, to be honest, like Hell's Kitchen really like kind of shows you what it's like in like a stylized way of like working in a kitchen and like how much effort goes into like making sure everyone's plates come out on time, you know, everyone's on a different station, you know, stuff like that. Project Runway! Thank you, Luis. I was never gonna think of the words Project Runway in my life. I love Project Runway. Project Runway is so good. And some of those like people, the designers, they make me want to like buy their clothes. But their clothes, again, are designer clothes. So they're like $400. And I'm like, I am poor. Hi, Kingpin. Thank you for the grab. I love the grab. The grab emote's really good. Okay, we are just practicing this combo. And like, we don't even use it in matches because I'm too scared to use it. Because as you can see, I keep dropping it. Fuck! We're doing good. We couldn't. Oh my! Your daughter loved it so much. She's now in sewing classes. That's nice. Cupid, we're talking about television shows. We kind of started with Supernatural. So if you have Supernatural thoughts, but you know what I really liked? I really like Felicia Day, and there's like some episodes of Supernatural that have Felicia Day, and I think I've watched one of them, and so I vaguely know about Dean? What? I don't even know which one is Dean and which one's the other one. I don't even know the other one's name. That's how much I don't know about Supernatural. You hit Diamond yet, Ninzi? I have not. I'm in Plat 4. Because today's like a talking, yapping stream, I was kind of like, we'll do no music because it's just me chatting as I do this. And if there's music on, I'm gonna get like so distracted. I'm not gonna get distracted, I'm gonna get like... No, it's distracted. That is the word. Yeah. Sorry, Arland. You're gonna have to put your own playlist on next to it and then, like, audio balance it for yourself. But you get to listen to your own favorite music, you know, instead of random people's music. But yeah, no, I'm only in Plat 4, and that was such a struggle. I crashed out getting into Plat 4, but we made it. And so we're, like, at the very bottom, so if I lose one more match, I think, like... Thank you, Luis. Thank you. So maybe if we get to, like, I think if I lose 2 more games, I'm back to Plat 3, so, like, yeah. I have trust, but there's a lot to work on, Cupid. Wixta from Jinx's chat was here with, like, asking me about, like, things I'm working on, you know? This is me prodding you to open matchmaking. Luis, we're probably not gonna matchmake. Sorry, I put Subway Surfers in the title of this stream because today is just like training. Where it's me working on these combos and then I need to work on... oh my god. So we have this combo and then we need to have him recover backwards. Oh no, you're all good. Yeah. So he has to recover backwards and then we do Oki. So we need to work on that Oki. We need to work on the Oki after this. And then we need to... I mean, I really just need to work on, like, doing this at all. Like, I can do it, like, good here. But then we also need to work... I need to be able to hit confirm this. So I need to be able to hit confirm that thing. And then we need to work on... hit confirm this into throw into up kick if the jump happens. And then we need to work on what to do. We need to work on what to do on this combo that's not command throw, because I always do that. And we need to work on being able to, like, do this intentionally. Oh my god. Oh, it's because I need him to block. I need to work on getting this command grab. What's your advantage after the ground spin? The advantage after the ground spin is... yeah, for some reason, if he blocks the first medium punch, I, like, never go for it. Or I immediately go into this, which I need to not do. Or I need to be able to... oh, fuck. Oh, my god. I need to work on being able to do this. Because what happens is, like, they know I'm gonna, like, go for... because usually after this I go for command grab, but then they start jumping and then I don't know what to do, so I'm losing all these 50-50s that kill me. What's your advantage after ground spin? I'm so sorry. That was like rapid talk. I have 21 frames of advantage. So what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to do this buffer drive rush low medium kick into something, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's back heavy punch. I think it's this into this. Ah, fuck. This into this into this into back heavy punch. Fuck. But yeah, but then I would need to, I guess then I would also need to... I would need to be able to hit confirm back heavy punch, but I can't. So it's probably after this, is this, into this, into... oh man, not even lights hit. I forget what you're supposed to do after you get the low medium kick. We should consider options for that drive rush. I think there's nothing that Manon can do. Let me see. Because I think if I dash, we're at 0. If I can dash like immediately afterwards, I say that and I'm not buffering it. My buffer is really bad, which is also something we need to work on. Yeah, I'm actually at 0 frames if I just dash at them. I think you can also... I do the thing about the overhead is it's like if they DI, I'm hosed. And I think also this isn't at the perfect range because you really want the range of the overhead to be this to be safe. What about the sucker punch? What is the sucker punch? But frame kill is like when you... Alex Aporion, I don't know if you're still here, but frame kill is like when I drive rush and do that, right? Like that's a frame kill because it's like you can just like, you don't autopilot it, but it's like perfect frames or there's not anything can do. It's meaty. Oh, the heavy punch. Oh, gotcha. Heavy punch. Okay. How about recording settings, wake up reversal? light punch. Yeah, it's definitely like a timing thing, I think. Can you walk up and grab them on back rows? Yeah, so not auto. It would be a timing thing. Excuse me. Hi, Case! Let's see. I think it's also a timing thing for the it would be a timing. Like I would have to like micro walk, I think, and I'm not like great at micro walking. So I guess I could do that. Except it's like the timing is something. Yeah, it's gonna. So it's not a frame killer. So I'd have to like know the timing for it. Yeah. I think like the correct answer is usually like this actually, but I can't even remember what you do after this. Fuck. We're just guessing. Exactly. AWorryRock, when you said this is the Ninja talk show where the background scene is bunny hop sub, you know what? I'm gonna pin this message in case anyone comes in. We are 100% just... Who needs ranked when you can just play Subway Surfers in the background? Would you take as funny? Hey, go off Vaporeon, but I want you... I guess you make the best judgment. If it's super bad, I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk it. But you know, how bad is it? Is it a sex joke? Because sex jokes all good, but if it's like a homophobia, transphobia joke, we're gonna have words, and I may have to... Boob got your nose? There you go, you're all good, Boob got your nose. Did I say boob? I can't remember what I say. Okay. We were vaguely talking about, holy crap, I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing... Man, there's so many things to work on. It's crazy. Reversal settings. I need actually after reversal after damage, I need you to... If you pour K, if you could, like, vertical jump. But yeah, so to mostly be... This will truly mostly just be me... Fuck. Well, this is mostly me pre-practicing stuff. But yes, okay. So go back to our artificial fruit flavor talk. Because what about these super combos like 2 light kick, 5 light punch. Oh, you mean like this? I mean, I guess it's like light kick. I usually do a light punch. Can you not anti-air on that 50-50 jump? No, you can, 100%. Was drive rush light kick not work? Oh, for... It's too early. I think it is supposed to be... Yeah, I'm doing a crouching medium kick. Yes, you can anti-air the 50-50 jump. I was just bad at doing it. Look, this is why we need practice. This is what we're practicing, guys. So we're trying to practice that. So we're gonna focus on just this part. We're gonna just focus on this part because I do get heavy a lot. Like, that's something that happens, you know? This is something that happens that I can learn to react to, you know? Crouching medium kick. So 2 MK. Drive rush 2 MK. What are you set to? These slots are like random? Come on, learn to jump, Ryu. Fuck! The one time! But yes, okay, artificial fruit flavors. So I'm a huge fan of most artificial fruit flavors. The only ones I can't stand are, I hate artificial strong link to 5 medium punch. I love artificial. To be honest, I guess I'm not super up on what's happening with. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. I don't know what you do after that, because the only thing I know to do after that is to drive rush again. But this would take like 4 bar. It would take 4 whole bars. No, it would take 5 bars. What do you do after medium? What do you do after medium punch? Fuck. That's a word soup of a pin, but it's so real, the meme. Also, hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna put this on a back burner because I don't really know what to do with it. Like, it's like I can get 5 MP, but then I don't know what to do after that. Like, I don't actually know what you do after this other than just keep mashing 5 MP. You can cancel standing medium punch to ballerina kicks? Really? Really? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, O2 Mize and JB Tilde Bang. I love Tilde Bang. But hi O2 Mize, hi JB. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for helping me. Yeah. Okay. But we're gonna focus on the throw for now. So, and then we'll come. I don't know what's more important. What's more important is the, because I hit the heavy more often. So I'm just gonna focus on that for now until we're like really good at it. You know, until we're like so goated at it, we can't be stopped. Oopsies. Recording setting, reversal settings. Please stop punching me. I don't want to be punched in the face. Hi Marimal, again, welcome back. To be honest, I don't mind artificial grape flavor. When was I here? You were here like at the beginning. You said Hades too, and then you. So I like artificial grape. Do you have a set option for if people neutral jump your grab? Yeah. If people jump, you can do this. I'm old and that was minutes ago. I agree. I love artificial cherry. Okay. Let me finish. Wait, reversal after damage. Wait, wake up, reversal, turn off. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to auto do throw input. I'm not good at the timing. I don't have the timing down. Like, this is a new thing I learned maybe yesterday for a second, but then we didn't really like get too deep into it. Yeah, so after we do this, it's always this. And then if they jump, it's over for them. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Japanese grape thing is the best. Okay. I'm losing time. I'm losing track of myself. I'm falling apart into the abyss. Skillet song. Da-da-da-da-da. I love Skillet. I secretly love Christian rock, I think. They should have played that at worship groups. They should have played Skillet. Instead, they did like, our God is an awesome God. But no, I wanted to hear Falling in the Black. With some heavy drums, you know. Okay, artificial grape. I don't mind artificial grape. Number one, because supposedly, like, artificial grape, artificial cherry are two of those flavors that you either love or you hate because it's based on what your like cough medicine was, and if you like cough medicine. Because a lot of people hate artificial cherry because it's very cough syrupy to them. The thing is that my cough syrup flavor was orange. Like, I cannot stand artificial orange. Hi, Manatee Typer. Manatee Typer, today we're just doing a, we're just doing training mode, mostly because I'm at the bottom of plat 4 and I'm gonna lose it, and I'm gonna be mad because, like, a lot of it is, like, my own fault for just not knowing enough scenarios. So we're kind of just in the lab today practicing getting this throwdown into that, I think it has to do it. Yeah, it's like, I just don't want to... I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I, like, kind of crashed out as well. Like, I did not like the Ninzi I was. It was good content, I'd say. Actually, I don't even think it was good content, because I wasn't crying. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I had, like, tears in my eyes yesterday when I was playing Street Fighter, and I was like, I need to stop. Weren't you coding? It was coding into Street Fighter. Which was like, I was like, you know what would be good for my brain after stressing it out coding? Playing Street Fighter. So I did coding, it didn't go well, and then I went into Street Fighter, and then that didn't go well. But I made it to plat 4, so that's something. Yeah, I hate artificial orange. I can't do Fanta orange, like, that's just not for me, you know? What is Dime Cap Grape? I don't actually know what that is. Oh my god, great job for you! For the online intermediate bracket for Grand Blue? Congrats to me. Damn, I miss crying, Ninzi. I need that? No, come on, Shango. You like it when I'm happy. I'm a C++ person. I got 7th. Guys, it is our time. The council has been called to congratulate the meme D3 on 7th. That's so good, man. I wish for sure that I could get 7th in anything, to be honest. I don't think I've ever done that good. Yeah, exactly, guys. Yippies in the chat for intermediate Grand Blue bracket. Like, sick. Look at that tournament rep. The meme, as someone who can't adapt myself, I feel you. I want you to know, I send you my strength and resilience, that we will learn to adapt. That we will learn to see what our opponent does, counter them, and make them cry. And then, yeah. I found Top! It was like, I wasn't really crying. I mean, I was a little bit. There were definitely, like, tears in the eyes, because I was just so upset. Because I was, like, on a roll, and then I, like, lost it all to a Zangief, and then I just played, like, absolute garbage. It's weird because I can adapt in Strive, just not in Grand Blue. Is Grand Blue faster? I know the anime games are, like, very fast compared to Street Fighter. Like, I can't do 2x KO. That game is, like, so fast for me. Yeah. It was, like, especially because, like, I was on a roll. I was on my rank up game. Lost to Zangief in a way that felt, like, so avoidable. Because so, it's 100%, like, I go, as most of you know, I love command grab. My command grab percentage, people are like, oh, strike throw, 50-50%. Hi, Winter Soul! Like, it's a 50-50 command grab strike. For me, it's 99-1. And so, I just, like, I couldn't, you know? This is me going to command grab rehab. There were some great clips where I would, like, I empty jumped level 3'd over and over to climb my way to plat 4. It felt so bad for them. There was one where, like, I was on a sliver of health fighting, like, Ken or Ryu, one of the Shotos, and we were, like, kind of, like, footsying back and forth. He was waiting for an opportunity. I empty jumped level 3, and it was, like, so shit. I felt so bad for them. That one was really, leave their body, and I'm amazed they didn't rage quit, to be honest. I would have rage quit. Well, I wouldn't rage quit, but if they rage quit, I would have been like, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Grand Blue is the game that most people say, like, hey, Ninzi, you like Street Fighter, you should play Grand Blue. Is coding CS now part of your job? I'm a video game programmer. So that's my full-time job. And so, I was just, to be honest, like, the thing is like, I secretly have I'm so secretly have a huge ego, and I really wanted to show off to you guys that I could code. So we did we were doing a coding stream. Someone suggested we do coding Flappy Bird, but I was like, I don't really want to code Flappy Bird, mostly because, like, I don't actually know, like, when I would use that, in a way, like, it's just like a bird. We're gonna have another one next Saturday morning. But, like, so we were coding Smasher Pass. Yeah, so someone suggested Flappy Bird, which would have been easier probably, except I only really know, so my job's in Unreal, and Unreal is like really bad for 2D games. So it would have been like a pretty shit Flappy Bird. But instead we're doing Smasher Pass. And then I'm going to make it an executable. I'm gonna put in my Discord, and then I'm gonna ask you guys to play Smasher Pass so that I can then quiz my friends in Smasher Pass Family Feud style. That's what we're gonna do. Yep. That's the plan. Which, when's that gonna happen? I don't know. Probably in, like, at the speed I'm coding. Probably in 3 months, but, you know. But yes, hi WinterSoul, did I say hello? Welcome in. I'm so sorry, I straight up, I got, you know when you're like too on a topic and then it's hard to like switch topics? That was me. But yeah. So if you guys wanna see me like so a lot of it was actually like Unreal setup because there was a lot of like stuff I forgot to do beforehand. So it was a lot of like setup stuff. So if you wanna see like, yeah, it could be a Trojan. It could be a Trojan. Under Night is... Wait, Under Night cannot be slow. There's no way. I thought Under Night was, like, really fast. You have to code Smasher Pass in Unreal? No. Like, I would never show my job on stream. So this is, like, a personal project. So it's a personal project to code Smasher Pass. And I only know how to code in Unreal. So it's in Unreal. Well, I don't only know how to code in Unreal, but that's the only, like, game engine I really know. So we're doing it in the most inefficient way we know how. So I can vaguely show off. And by vaguely show off, I mean so vaguely. Whenever you're a winning cycle, it's fast. But Moon, you'd download a Trojan, right? If it would help me to collect data on which characters are Smasher passable. Moon, also, I don't know if you remember, a long time ago, I feel like I asked you what you do after heavy, and you were like, oh, I do throw because it's a good option. And I was like, oh, I should do that. I totally forgot about it. I kept doing command grab instead. And now I've learned to actually follow your advice. Yeah, normal throw. I do normal throw, then down heavy. Yeah, exactly. Moon, my chat told me what you were teaching me years ago. And by years ago, I mean months ago. Down heavy is easy because it hits crosscut too. I really probably should do that. Because they could jump over me as a thing. Oh, I can't tell you what game I worked on because it's NDA. And also because if you knew what game I worked on, you could very easily look me up because every game has credits and I've said my real name on stream. And then you could like actually truly dox me, and I would prefer that doesn't happen at the moment. Maybe in the future we'll go full dox, but at the moment, please, I pray to God that no one figures out who I am. Yeah, maybe when I'm famous, you know, when I'm a full-time streamer, then we can go full dox. But at the moment, I kind of need my reputation intact so that I can continue working in the video game industry. You can also do heavy up kick if they jump back. Yeah, I probably should stick to Maybe I should just do... The problem is like, my initial like, if ever I get the anti-air, do you know what my option is for when they wake up? Meaty command grab. Because again, I'm so pilled. I'm so pilled! Yes. You should... honestly, if you ever... So there are viewer battles that you can redeem, right? You can straight up just... If you just jump, it's over for me. Like, just jump. Just jump. Jump and use whatever your air button is. I fear hit on reputation? Yeah. I 100% agree, Chango. I just, like... I really like streaming, and also... Like, I can't get myself to play video games if I'm not streaming. Instead, I just watch television. So I'm like, I feel like, because I really want to play video games, I just like, it's the same reason why I don't watch a lot of movies, because somehow it's like, oh my god, this movie is an hour and a half? That's so long. I can't sit down for an hour and a half doing nothing, but I can watch 5 episodes of 30-minute TV and be like, no, that was productive. So I just need this to play video games. And also, I like chatting with you guys. This is surprisingly like... This is not energy draining. Did you say you were gonna play Hades like an hour ago? Oh no, I said after training. So like usually my evening streams are like 4 hours, so we're gonna do... No, 100%. 100% Chango. It is so true. I am wasting even more time, and then I haven't watched any movies, and I'm just rewatching my favorite TV classics. So it's just not good. But that's what the brain says. That's what the brain will say. What I do is whenever I'm watching stuff, I like have on I'm staring at my phone playing mobile games. Like, to be honest, I'm a huge mobile gamer. Or I was. I've stopped playing mobile games because you can't really play Street Fighter and play mobile games at the same time. But man, would I endlessly doom scroll through Tumblr, read webtoons, play Cookie Run Kingdom, play like literally so many gacha games. Uma Musume was a huge thing while I was watching TV, but essentially Uma Musume came out by the time I started streaming. You translated a webtoon? Oh my god, sick! Exactly, bearable. Like, some shows are so good that they capture my full attention and I don't have to stare at my phone. But most of the time, I like straight up, like, I'm just like, this is not engaging enough for me to not look at my phone, and then I just like look at my phone and then vaguely. Oh my bad, it was a web novel. I mean, look, I love a web novel. Web novels are also my favorite. I read a lot of romance web novels. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of wanted. So I'm Chinese American, but I don't know any Chinese, and I was kind of like, I was like thinking like maybe I can learn Chinese by picking a Chinese web novel I like and slowly translating it using like Google Translate and figuring it out. And then I didn't do that because that was a road towards sadness. And by sadness I mean madness. I didn't mean sadness, I meant madness. Oh shit. Hi Muggsy. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the the thing. Yeah. Thank you for the sippies. I'm talking so much. I'm having such a good time, to be honest. Like, this is so much fun for me, just chatting. I love talking. I love to yap. To be honest, I don't actually yap a lot in my, in my real life. I kind of am more of a listener, but I'm not gonna lie. The brainworms sometimes make listening hard. And so, I really wanted to yap. Hi, Mitch! Thank you for the raid! Oh crap, I was gonna... we're sadly at the hour, so I was gonna do my fish raid. Hi Shogun. Brainworm? Yeah, brainworm. You know, that's what I call like my anxiety and my depression is the brainworms. I don't know if anyone else calls it that. Like the voices in your head that just really like, or like the reasons that you think like 5 episodes of TV is less than a movie, or like the way that I can't play video games unless I'm streaming. Those are the brainworms, you know? Like your little inherent quirks in your brain that don't make sense. The reasons I think that like waterboarding isn't physical pain, those are the brainworms talking. That's the RFK brainworm? I can't remember if that was real or fake. Doing a loopback 4 tutorial as part of a current semester project? Okay, wait. The meme, I saw your your thing that was like trying to teach me how to play Uni 2. And then I was like so on my train rant, you know? The train was chugging. The train was chugging forwards. But yeah, I really want to get to Masters in Street Fighter before I ever really play another fighting game. Unless I played 2xKO because the Yuckster, shout out to the Yuckster. The Yuckster12, you should follow him. He's a great fighting game streamer. Was like, hey, we should collab and play 2xKO because that just came out. And so I was like, okay, but to be honest, I tried 2xKO and I was like, oh, maybe I can juggle 2 fighting games. But I can't juggle 2 fighting games. I am 100% unable to do that, and I just can't. I can't do it. Damn, Yucky mentioned? Hey, we love the Yuckster. Yuckster, big friend of the channel. I would 100% suggest that you guys go watch the Yuckster instead of me, to be completely honest. I'm just like yapping away, but do you actually want to like learn something? I don't got you. You find 2xKO? You find 2xKO cozy? 2xKO is the opposite of cozy. I'm standing there like, and everything's coming at me with the tags, the active tags. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. The buttons are so confusing. Everything's like, feels like faster. And I'm just like, That's the noise my brain is making the entire time. In our collab, I don't think I said a single word or I said words, but like I couldn't think of anything. Like every brain cell was firing to try and even keep up to Yuckster. I felt so bad. I mean, VP tag is faster than 2xKO. I hear that. I wish I liked Tekken more because Kuma, you know, is so real. Variable, you don't like Panda? Think of Panda, she's so cute. But also, the meme, thank you so much for the bits. It means a lot, actually, so thank you. Oh, I will say, duos for 2xKO are actually, like, so sick. I think it's a fun thing. I'm really excited for professional duos tournaments. Not having to think for 2 seconds, yet simultaneously being on edge. So real. So real! Okay, guys. Hello, fish watchers. I don't know if I've scared you away, but hello, that's me. I'm Ninzi. I play fighting games sometimes, and other variety games. The streets are the training room, Momo. Today is just a talking stream. We're just yapping. But also, guys, it's been an hour. And you know what we do at the hour? We take a good break. We take a sick break. Because, everyone, we need a little stretchy. So I'm gonna go, move some of my trash from my desk to the kitchen trash can, and then, I'll see you in 3 minutes. I will do those hand stretchies. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Okay, hello. I'm so sorry I was so late. I was throwing away trash into my kitchen trash can, and then I realized that, like, I filled it up to the top, and so the lid couldn't close. So I was like, oh crap, I could leave this for my partner, or I could just take it out. And so I took it out, even though, like, taking out the trash is, like, one of my least favorite things, because I don't know if anyone else feels like this, or it's the brainworms, where it's like, if there's trash on my desk, those are not trash, it's just like old items. Like, because they're in view, I'm like, oh, they're not rotting, it's just like, they're just old. But once they go inside of the trash can, I'm like, now it's trash. And I hate trash. I hate trash so much. But, so I'm like, I really don't like doing out the trash. For some reason, I hate it so much. Even though, like, if stuff was just rotting in front of me on my desk, I'm like, that's not trash, it's all fine. It's like, because I've seen it rot. I'm watching it rot, so it's not going through the trash process. And that was what I was thinking about the entire time I was taking out the trash. And did I put the bag back in the can? I did do that. I'm on top of it. I also hate the dishes. I hate when there is wet food. I hate food. I hate food when it's not edible. Marvel vs. Capcom is literally a crack addiction. Yeah, no, I feel you, Palm Tree Top, where you just want to get, like, good, semi-good enough to, like, you know, to be competent. I just want to be, like, competent in a game, you know? Thank you for supporting my procrastination. I'm a huge procrastinator. So on the topic of, like, watching every episode of Family Guy and Bob's Burgers, my go-to strategy when I was in high school for, like, writing papers, because guys, my computer science major means I'm really shit at English. Like, I'm not good at it. I don't like writing papers. I'm glad I didn't get a PhD or a master, because writing a thesis sounds like God's greatest test. But, like, so what I would do is I would write one sentence of an essay, and then as a treat, I would watch on Hulu the episode, like, a portion of the episode up to the ad break. So I'd write one sentence, and then I'd watch, like, 8 minutes of Family Guy, and then the ad break would happen. I'd pause, I'd write my second sentence, and then I would unpause and watch the next section of Family Guy, The Simpsons, and then I would stay up till 4 in the morning, because if you're writing one sentence every 8 minutes, it takes forever. And also, I have no self-control, so sometimes I was like, oh, you know what? Like, this episode is so good. Let me just keep watching instead of doing that. Goodbye, meme. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. Again, congratulations on your Granblue Intermediate. Very good. Very good. I'm wishing you good dreams. Hi, HadoukenKing. Yeah, sometimes I'm just staring at that ad. I'm just like, eh. But yeah, Fish, I cannot play more than one fighting game. I also can't, like, play, I can't play more than one character. I tried to play Axel, truly a goat, tried to teach me how to play, M. Bison. That was hell. That was hell for both him and me. I tried to play Trash Can Jenga variable, but it didn't work. Like, I tried to, like, really push that shit down, and it didn't work. It did not crumple. It's going, it's not going well. We're trying to just practice, like, this. So, for Manon, there's, like, after you do this, you should normal throw, and then you should anti-air them. But, I'm kind of failing the anti-air part. So we're kind of just, we're in the dojo today. We're not really playing ranked, we're just dojoing. We're dojoing and yapping. And we've gotten through so many topics that I can't really remember what we were talking about. Except, the thing that's still on my mind is artificial fruit flavors. Because again, I have yet to talk about how good I find every flavor except my least favorites. I fucking hate strawberry and I fucking hate watermelon. Anytime there's a pink colored candy, I'm like, nah, that shit's whack. Is it red? Red's good. Red is cherry. Red is delicious. We love red. But the strawberry Jolly Ranchers can go rot in hell. Strawberry Jolly Rancher can rot in hell. Oh, and artificial orange, because that was my cough syrup flavor. Strawberry and... Look, HadoukenKing! How about this? Anytime we get a box of candy, I will give you all the strawberry and watermelon flavors. Do I love real strawberry flavors? Hell yeah! Do I love real watermelon? Hell yeah! But this fake stuff? Oh, gross. So gross. Cannot stand. So red velvet, okay, but watermelon gum bad? What is red velvet? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I was talking to Mochi about how good Sour Patch is, and people were bringing up, oh, Red Velvet. I really used to really like Red Velvet cakes, but I realized I was kind of just liking them for like the color. Like, I don't really like a Red Velvet cake, to be honest. And also, I'm not the biggest fan of cream cheese. I know that's, look, we need to move on, okay, guys? I hate cheese. Easy, we've discussed. I didn't really do cream cheese frosting, so I just kept getting Red Velvet cake because it's red. Blasphemy? I know. I am God's biggest sinner, you know. As we all know. So I like, nowadays what I really like is pie. I always liked pie. But if I had to get a cake, there is this bakery that makes a matcha tiramisu cake, and that cake is goated, and it's green. Oh, you like a tort? Wait. Let me go Google this. Because you don't... Wait, did you not watch it? Fish, don't you know what happened? Did you not watch it this morning when it came out, or did you wait? Oh, a Black Forest cake. I've never had a Black Forest cake, to be honest. I'm sorry, Fish. I'm sorry I'm stopping us from watching. I know! I'm sorry! When did you want to watch it? Did you want to watch it after stream? Pumpkin pie is a goated pie. Wow, you watched it without— I didn't watch it without you! I haven't seen it either! I have no idea if Max wins. I don't even know who's on poll. Like, I didn't watch qualifying either, so I have no idea, like, who's where. Yippee! Dragging Fish to watch F1 with me. We're gonna bond. Is it really Black Forest cake in English? When I went to go look it up, when I copied and pasted what you typed, and then I put it into Google, it said Black Forest cake. German chocolate or carrot cake is delightful to me. I do think carrot cake is secretly goated. I haven't had a lot of carrot cakes, but I think every carrot, mostly because I'm like staring at it and I'm like, I don't like carrots. Carrots are not good. I don't like carrots. But then every time I get a carrot cake, I'm like, actually, this is delicious. And then I forget, and then I'm like, oh, carrot cake. Gross. But every time I'm given a carrot cake, I'm like, wow, this cake is so good. I wonder what it is. And they're like, it's carrot cake. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? It can't be. Damn, just straight up... Oh, is that what Schwarzwald Chris is just Black Forest? What's that? Yeah, matcha tiramisu. Even though I don't really like tiramisu. Mostly because, to be honest, Express is a little too bitter for me sometimes. Man, the fact that I cannot do this is pissing me the hell off. That was so late. Oh, there we go. That's the timing. We lock in. Bam, bam. Throw. You're having the wrong espresso. It shouldn't be bitter. Yeah, probably. But I mean, like, I think inherently coffee is just a little bit, like, bitter. It's just the alcohol part in pastry. I think we're having different pastries, Django, because I don't think I often have alcohol in my pastry. But yeah. They don't... Oh, actually, I had the greatest cake recently. So I went home for my grandpa's birthday. He is very old. And someone brought this cake that was like a vanilla... It was like a very soft cake with like a wonderful non-cream cheese icing. And then it was covered in mango slices. Like, little thin strips of mango slices, like, surrounded the cake, like, covering it like a ball. And it was so good! Because I fucking love mangoes! Alcoholic pastry. I mean, there's some pastries that are alcoholic. Because, like, tiramisu technically has, like, liqueur in it, right? There's, like, secretly, like, Kahlua in that thing? Damn. I think we're getting better. I can't tell, though. I really can't tell. No? Whoopsies, my bad. It has coffee? Rum cake is yummy? You're so right, Momo. Rum cake is yummy. I actually really like when the cakes are in that, the rum cake tin, the ring. I love the ring cakes. I feel like they add, you know when, like, a shape adds flavor, almost? Like, it doesn't really, but, like, I'm not gonna lie. I think the rum cake mold really, really adds something to it. Yeah, hi! Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just yapping. We're just yapping as I practice hitting this. And then once I get this into my fingers, you know, I'll be so goated. Momo, I have to come visit you so we can do, we can do escape rooms and we can do rum cakes. Nah, Ninja yapping unheard of. Yeah, I've never yapped in my whole life. You guys would, like, be crazy. You can do quarter circle back medium kick. Oh, I mean, the thing is that, like, I don't think... Oh, we'll see, we'll see. I don't know if I could ever, well, you know, no. We never say never. We don't say never in this household because truly and completely, nothing's impossible. We made it to plat. I thought that was impossible. Pastry should never be mixed with any sort of alcohol ever. Understandable. To be honest, I don't really like the flavor of alcohol. I try to get all my alcoholic drinks to taste not like alcohol. I love the fruity mixers. I love drinking vodka because it has no taste. It's just spicy. I liked moonshine because it was also just spicy. It doesn't taste like anything. I'm having these, I found the perfect alcohol. Not to... Hey, guys, if you're underage, alcohol is actually not that sick. Do you really want to get messed up? The time that I have... Honestly, the time that I had the best time of my life, where I felt the most drunk, was when I went to a restaurant and downed 4 glasses of Sprite in the span of an hour and a half. That was the most fucked up I've ever been. And guys, all it did was give me sweetness issues, but it's not a drug. It's just sugar. Ah. In America, we have this thing called vodka cranberries, which I imagine they have in Germany too. And cranberry juice is also pretty good at it. Yeah, I'm a big vodka fan. A big vodka fan. Who knew that potatoes were so good, even turned into alcohol? Yeah, cranberry juice does exist. Yeah. But truly, one of the happiest days of my life, where I felt the most high off my own supply, was the time I went to Disney. We watched, like, some weird show ride that just gave you drinks, and I just downed Sprite with this fun glowing ice cube inside of it. It was crazy. The only alcohol I like is Sapporo beer. I don't like beer, to be honest. It's not for me. I need it to taste sweet, you know. You know what's crazy, Shingo? Cherry juice is very rare here. Like, I don't think I've ever really had cherry juice in my life. I've had, like, cherry flavored things, but I've never really had, like, cherry juice. But I kind of want it now, to be honest. Yeah. They're keeping us away from the cherry in America. It would be too strong. Unless there's other Americans here who can tell me for sure, like, maybe I'm just bad at looking in the grocery store and cherry juice is, like, a big thing. A Long Island iced tea drinker? Hell yeah, Noob Trade. Hell yeah! I think what's so funny to me is how a Long Island iced tea is... There's no tea in it. It's just like... Is it Coke and vodka? What do they make? What's the alcohol? Is it rum, actually? Is it Coke and rum? No, it can't be a Coke and rum. Or rum and Coke, because that's its own drink. I misspelled. Long Island isn't a... There's like 7 alcohols in a Long Island iced tea? I thought a Long Island iced tea was Coke and something else. Coke and rum? Wait. Yeah. Long Island iced tea. Oh my god, it is! Holy, I didn't realize how much alcohol is in this. Vodka, tequila, light rum, triple sec gin, and a splash of cola. That's crazy. Yeah. Alex Important, are you looking at the same... same Wikipedia article I am? Yeah, sip. I can't stand gin. Yes, and brain cell. Yeah, just to have the iced tea illusion. And so there's like, so you don't think you're just drinking alcohol. Oh my god, is it Ed? Is it the rapper who does Ed's song? Oh, that's on me. That's on me for thinking a Long Island iced tea was just like a rum and Coke. But it's not really child friendly. Yeah, I mean it's about Long Island iced teas. It can't be, right? You have to be 21 years old to ride the alcohol train anyway, you know? Oh, that's always tough. That's always tough, Narrows. Oh, right. You guys are European. Never mind. 18. My bad. Here it's 18. Actually, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of, Oh, in LATAM, it's also 18? To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of America culture in the sense of, like, you can't drink until you're 21. I think 18 is a fine year. I just think the thing is we couldn't lower the age to 18 because then 18-year-olds would die because we don't have enough culture to tell them, like, to be responsible drinking. Instead, you just, like... get fucked up, you know? Like, they're just like, ooh, time to show off how cool I am and drink 10 shots on my 18 shots on my 18th birthday. And I'm like, okay, we need to calm down. Alcohol, number 1, doesn't taste good. Alcohol, number 2, very expensive. Number 3, hey, you know, you may think that you get, like, more interesting and fun when you take alcohol, but I want you to know that you're fun and interesting even without alcohol. Like, that is not the performance-enhancing drug. Yeah, I mean, it's because it's just really the culture of, like... Yeah, it's like, surely cocktails are, like... Yeah. I mean, like, because really, it's really, like, America's purity culture, where it's, like, adults are like, you shouldn't drink a sip of alcohol until you turn 21. So you have, like, no idea what your, like, limits are. You don't know how to drink responsibly. It's like they're really hoping that by the time you turn 21, you've learned for yourself. But, like, what really should happen is, like, your parents should introduce you to alcohol in a way that's, like, safe, I think, is really my... honestly, it's just, like, there should just be more education around it, as I think with, like, everything. Yeah, I know. You can ruin your entire life, but and, like, enlist in the military, but drinking, ridiculous. You can go into $1 million in debt from student loans, but you can't drink. That would be irresponsible. So at my school, our way of teaching you to be responsible with drinking was like, never do it. They were like, for some reason my things were like, what's the word? I remember from my presentation, they were like, purple drink is gonna kill you. I don't even know what purple drink is. I assume that's some kind of, like, alcohol thing. Ooh! To be honest, I think you deserve one nice drink, you know? You can have one. Just have one. Just have one and then go sing something else. But, I have no alcohol tolerance, so I'm, again... I think it's, like, similar, but yeah. But yeah, just have one beer to sip on with the boys, and then drink some water, you know. Yeah, I mean it's the same way. It's just they think that like if they scare you away from things, like our sex education is like, if you have sex, you're gonna get pregnant and you're gonna get a sexually transmitted disease, and that's like the only options. So, like, we're not gonna teach you how to be safe, we're just gonna tell you don't do it. And then you're gonna go and do it and not know how to do anything. Yeah, Noob, you in particular, you're going to get pregnant. This is not in the fish Bible. It's, like, I'm apologize to everyone. I feel like maybe I should put the disclaimer of, like, 18 plus, but I don't know. Maybe I should. I feel like I should not allow children to do this. Exactly. Hi, Salvador! Welcome in. Nice to meet you. I could use a beer or 5. I really don't like it. I really don't like this soggy bread thing. Yeah, sex ed was awesome. They taught me nothing. I remember one of our sex education things was this guy came in to give a talk about STDs, and then it was about like how the spread of STD works, and it was essentially just like, oh, look at these, let's get 30 people up on the stage, okay, and then 2 of them are gonna have an STD and we're gonna pick it, guys, who votes for gonorrhea? Yippee! So we voted for like some of the worst ones, and then it was like, okay, and now all these 30 people are gonna slowly bridge their way up to they're gonna pair up together and slowly bridge their way up, and you can see through the bracket that like soon everyone had an STD, and it was like, oh great, cool, love that. Yeah, gonorrhea, got it, exactly. I'm about to Rhea. Exactly. I feel like there's so much better ways to like learn things that aren't just like, hey, don't. Like, I mean, and we know it doesn't work because like the drug PSAs for America too are just like, just don't do drugs. Say no to drugs. And then people like take drugs and they have like no idea what to do. Like they don't understand that there's like help centers, like there's way to get clean, like what you should do if you're having a bad reaction, how to stay safe, you know? That you should always tell the hospital what you've taken. Like okay. If I can tell you guys one thing, if you take a drug and you're fucked up, or a friend takes a drug and they're fucked up, go to the hospital, tell your doctor what you took. They are 100% not the cops. They just want to make sure that you stay alive. And so just tell them, you know, it doesn't matter. It's embarrassing. Just let them know, okay? Like, I want everyone to be safe. I want to know all of you in 10 years, in the sense we're still chatting every so often. You pop in and you tell me, hey, I'm doing great. I didn't die from alcohol poisoning, and I didn't die from not telling my doctor what drugs I took. Yeah, how to clean it. Like, the fact that, like, probably there are some people who don't know that, like, you shouldn't share needles, that's not good. That's very bad, you know? Guys, did you know Narcan's available? You should have that on hand. You know? If you're gonna do narcotics, please stay safe, you know? This is not me pushing you to do narcotics, but just like, if you're gonna do it, I want you to be as safe as possible. Be preaching. Guys, life's hard, you know, life is hard, and if you really feel, if you've got a drug addiction and you feel that you need to take it, I've not even been there, but I understand, you know, but like, you have to get trained for Narcan? Oh, never mind. But like, I just want you to be safe, man. Life's hard, and you got this, There's light at the end of the tunnel, I want you to know. Am I at the end of the tunnel? No, but at the moment, the tunnel's pretty light. I heard Narcan is just shooting up the nose. Yeah, I thought that was what it is, Momo, because I feel like I see it at, like, my grocery store, like, by the pharmacy, and you can just, like, grab it? Nancy told me to take Fent, and now I can't move. God, please don't put me on that. Oh. So yeah, no wholesomeness for me, guys. I apologize. I apologize to anyone who is under the age of 18. But also, if you're under the age of 18, you should know that. Too late, I'm telling Axel. So true. Warning Twitch chat. Hey, you know, I don't know. Maybe if you were like really, oh, hi average man, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like maybe if you were like super playboy and you weren't like the target demographic for Twitch, maybe you would be educated though, and you're more likely to have a problem like if you only ever have like sex once, because then you wouldn't know that something's wrong, you know? I feel like there's so many things to maybe get more on a topic that is very relatable, like, you know, like, I hate going to new restaurants that I've never been into before, because, like, I don't understand how they work. Like, I went to this place called Kava, which is, like, a Mediterranean Chipotle, and it's so intimidating when you go to a new restaurant that you've never been to before and you don't know how to order, and then you're like, what do I ask for? Like, what's good? And you don't want to like hold up the line. Like, I'm too socially anxious to like be like, let me talk to this employee about what their favorite things are and ask like very genuine questions about like, oh, like, what goes good with this? What would you recommend? Let me think for 10 minutes in line. Hell no, I'm not gonna do that. That's fucking scary. And so like, but then sometimes it's like you get to the meal for the first time, and because it's the first time you've ever gotten it, you're like, I don't know if this is weird or not. Like, is this normal? Yeah, because it's like, the first time you do anything, you don't really know what it's supposed to be like. And usually, you know what's really helpful? Is when someone who, like, knows, who's, like, been to that restaurant before, and, like, knows and, like, helps you, like, walk through the process and, like, helps you, is, like, makes the process easier, and then you know what to expect, right? But, see, I feel like you guys see where I'm getting at, right? Like, I think this is a good metaphor. I think I'm cooking with this metaphor. I think I'm cooking incredibly hard with this metaphor. And everyone understands it, and it's not weird at all. And you can only find this content on twitch.noonzy.tv or twitch.tv/noonzy. Your favorite way to look at Subway Surfers Street Fighter. No, 100%. Neros is really cooking. Bro is burning water. I can hardly follow TBH. Shit, damn. No, I'm actually. Wait. I'm trying to think if you can burn water. 1 second. You can't. I'm trying to think if I've burned water. Is really actually the question I'm asking myself. I'm wondering, like, what's the worst, like, kitchen mistake? The planning guy meme? What's the planning guy meme? I don't know this meme. I don't know a lot of memes, to be honest. Again, guys, I've lived in a rock for a long time. I'm very rock-pilled. Guys, let's talk about our favorite rocks. Are you guys more igneous rock people? Or is it metaphoric rocks? What are the different types of rocks? I know there's igneous. Types of rock. I prefer The Rock. You like Dwayne The Rock Johnson? I think he's actually really bad at acting. Wait, did I say metamorphic? What did I say? Igneous, metamorphic, sedimentary. I'm more of a rock and roll guy. Nice. Okay. Planning guy meme. Is it the one where it's from Philadelphia? Where he's like, it's like the papers on the board and then like the red strings? Or is it, because the first one I see is Rocky saying, when your city manager asked how the planning commission meeting went, planners be like, 2 big thumbs up. And I don't know, that can't be the correct thing. Yeah, conspiracy dude. What is that show called? Is it called, it's called Always Sunny. I was like, what is that show called? I love me my flamboyant wrestler. I'm not super into wrestling, I'll say. I'm into like real fighting, like MMA. I did watch one ladder fight because someone explained to me what a ladder fight is, and I was like, that can't be real. And honestly, I'm watching a ladder fight and I'm like, this can't be safe. Did you watch UFC last night? I didn't. Okay. I lied. I've watched one woman do MMA because I like her a lot and because she put people in cool submissions. And I love submissions in MMA. I don't actually like when they're punching each other. I like when they're rolling on the ground. It was where like two people they were ladder matching for custody of a child? And so they were like climbing a ladder to get at a... I don't want to be in a submission move because I have been in like a arm bar before and it was unpleasant. It was unpleasant to say the least. I did not like feeling like my arm was going to break. I actually have never seen an episode of Jerry Springer. It's funny, I know that exact match. See, because it's very famous. And I'm not getting into WWE. I really don't like wrestling. To be honest, it confuses me why people like it. Cause it's like watching an action movie with stunt people, but then you realize like their stunt coordinator is shit, so they're getting injured. And then it's not like a real sport because it's also fake. So I just don't understand. WWE will never make sense to me. My brainworms are like not up on it. I hate soap operas too, you know? It's live performance art. Yeah, I guess I just don't really like live performance art. Like the only performance art I really like live are #1 musicals. Love a good musical. Also, hi everywhere. Good morning. Good morning. I like musicals and I like ballet. And stand-up comedy. O2Mize is so right. Stand-up comedy is hilarious. And I'm sorry, Mahikoi, you're gonna have to find another person to watch WWE with. I feel like there's so many people who like WWE. And to be honest, I'm actually like a huge fan of WWE fans. Like, I don't like the sport WWE, but I like the way that people like WWE. Because, like, they're super into it. I think any person who says they like WWE is generally, like, a really kind person. Like, it's, like, super green flag to me if you say you love WWE. I mean, there's probably, like, people who watch WWE who are, like, pieces of shit, but most WWE watchers I meet are generally some of the, like, nicest people I've ever met. And seeing their, like, GoFundMes for their favorite wrestlers, the way they celebrate their favorite wrestlers, the way they support their favorite wrestlers, it's, like, so good. On a logical level, I understand why people like WWE, but, I just, like, my brainworms can't connect, you know? My brainworms say, no WWE for Neensy. None of that. See, look. Mahikoi, you're a great person, and you watch WWE. So, clearly, where my green flag streak is still going, you know? I love how they, like, boo the villains. I love how they're, like, who's that guy who they got to replace The Rock? Roman something? Like, I love how everyone was like, that guy sucks, why is he perpetually wet? I'm like, hell yeah. Also, yeah, Roman Reigns. Yeah, thank you, Average Man, and thank you, Mahikoi. Oh, it's just like, man, it's so funny to me where they booed Roman Reigns for like 3 whole minutes. Like, that's so good. Like, WWE is promoting him as like this huge hero, and everyone's like, we hate that guy. He's the worst. I just love that. I just love that. I love WWE fans. I don't like the thing, but I love WWE fans. To be honest too, I agree. I think wrestling is also underappreciated as an art form because I think those people make great actors. Like, I personally don't really like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but I think when he was like in his prime, like if he had allowed himself to lose a fight and he could kind of like lean more into like being, I think he kind of got like a little too ego, you know? I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson got like too much of an ego, and so he became like more annoying. But I really liked him in the original Jumanji. Not the original Jumanji, but like the remake Jumanji that had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart. I think oh my god, Dave Bautista is incredible. John Cena is so good. I think John Cena is an incredible actor, and I'm glad that he's like transitioned from WWE into like acting, because I think he's great. Dave Bautista as Drac, great. He's in the like Babysitter movie too, which is really good. ADP, I don't know what that is, but yeah, I sadly don't know a lot of the. I don't know a lot of like WWE, Stone Cold Steve Austin, but yeah, I just don't know a lot of it because my family didn't really grow up watching WW, so, you know, like my dad's not a big WW fan. My mom's not a big WW fan. Yeah. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is one of the first wrestlers who really made it to like big Hollywood, who I was like, oh my god, actually he's pretty good. And then he kind of like led a wave, and I like love the wave of the actors. I'm excited to see the Street Fighter movie. I'm gonna watch that. See those new wrestlers. Hi baby. Agonix? Baba Yaga Nix. Oh my god, I butchered that so hard, but welcome in. I actually really like your name now that I know how to read it. Because I love Baba Yaga. I think the way that Baba Yaga rolls off the tongue is so good. And if we're talking about Baba Yaga, like, I remember reading those like old fairy tale books with Baba Yaga in the chicken house. And I love the chicken house. I think it's so smart. And I recently saw like the houses in that area, which is like how the Baba Yaga myth like came to be, and like why it's like a chicken house on stilts. And I'm like, oh, actually that is like such like, if it was Misty, I would 100% mistake those houses for the Baba Yaga house. God, I love saying the words Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. I love fairy tales. I'm sad because I kind of like moved away from them. I think, to be honest, I think if we're talking about like things we really grew up for in childhood, that I love Greek and Roman mythology, and I think I would have said I really liked fairy tales. But are you talking for Baba Yaga? Are you talking about John Wick? That's like because I think John Wick talks about the Baba Yaga as well as like a boogeyman. But I think I'm talking about the witch in the house. But there are a lot of I would say that I used to be like really up on fairy tales. Like I used to like, oh, it's for John Wick. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The boogeyman version of Baba Yaga. My apologies. I mixed it up with the witch house Baba Yaga. Is that the same thing? Let me go look it up really quickly. Baba Yaga. Oh, okay. And then if it's Baba Yaga John Wick, is it the same spelling? Yeah, okay. So they're spelled the same, but they mean different things. The history of the German witch too? Yeah. Let's see. What was I thinking about? So I used to be like semi-good at doing folk tales. I've started this sentence like 10 times. And now I'm about to restart it because I cut myself off again. So yeah, I like the original Grimm's fairy tales. I think they're really dark and fun. I mean, I was really into like the Disney movies. Oh my god, another German added to the mix? Thoughts? Because I love Grimm's fairy tales. I really wanted to watch the, that show, Grimm, which is about, like, fairy tales if they came to life, and he's a crime procedural where he, like, solves fantasy crimes. But it was a little too dark and scary for me. I'm a little too not horror-y enough to watch, Grimm the show. But I really wish I had stuck with it because it looks like it gets really sick. But also I was kind of pissed. Sometimes, you know, when, like, you know when, the, like, the main character is kind of, like, they want you to, like, learn with the main character about the world. Like, they're being introduced to the world while you're being introduced to the world. So they're kind of like, what does that mean? What's that? I hate it. I want to be, like, inside. I want to be in the midst of it. I want it just to be, like, 10 years after they learned about the fantasy world. So they're, like, a competent master at it. And I'll pick up the details as we go on, you know? I don't want to watch an idiot also be like, what's that? And what's that? And what's that? And what's that? I hate that. I hate that. Just have them talk. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll run the set. Narrows versus Chango fight over to be the sole German. Oh my god! Thank you, Wixta. Wixta, I don't know if you can see, but I've been practicing the same thing for now almost 2 hours, and truly and completely we're like not even close. My hands are bad. My hands are bad. My hands are bad. Fuck! Baba Yaga, do you play fighting games, or did you secretly find secretly get here by it's a just chatting stream? Maybe I should move to the just chatting category. Because if you do you play Manon, or are you watching me for... Because I sadly can't give you much Manon tech. I will buy this game? Oh, nice! Nice, nice, nice! Behind the chambers? What are the chambers? He was scrolling to Twitch to get advice about a rash? To be honest, like... If you were to show me pictures of rashes and said, like, what disease is this? I'd be like, I don't fucking know, you know? I would not be able to tell if I had, like, a STD at all. You wanna fight with me? Baba Yaga, so the way I do viewer battles is, like, if you see, like, the channel point, it's a channel point redeem to fight me. It's 500 viewer points, and, I'll fight you in Street Fighter anytime, anywhere. I'm very bad, but you can get a free fight as I randomly talk to my Twitch chat about the most random things. I'm trying to think of like my favorite fairy tale myth, because I really like... I can't tell if I want to say Cinderella. Yeah! Thank you, Wixta. I'm bad too, lol. Hey, I feel you. To be honest, I don't know if everyone has known this, but guys, I failed every single placement match. I lost to the Luke computer that they put you up against first. So, I was straight garbage, and we made it up here. We made it to plat. So if I made it, you can do it. You just have to put in the time investment, you know? There's no way I'm better than 75% of the player base. I know for sure that Plat 2 is the 50% mark, so I must be at the 50th percentile. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, like, I really need to learn. But that, like, probably I can get away with. Because the fact that I don't do that into level 3 is, like, a huge hit to my game as well. Like, I'm really bad at canceling it. Let me see if I can even do it on command. Nope. 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 Fuck, what the fuck? Yeah, I can't, I know how to cancel it. I know it's cancelable, and I just, failing hard. Okay, maybe we do it on the side. Is this the side I should be worse at? Fuck. The problem is like, I never really want to spend level 3 here, so I never do. Fuck. 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 I'm sorry. I'm cursing. I'm cursing. I'm cursing. There we go. No, I 100% get it. To be honest, Shango, I call myself bad so that I can boost my own ego. Meters there to be spent. The problem is that, like, sometimes when I'm in round 2 and I don't have... I'm not, like, 1-0, then I'm like, well, I don't want to spend the bar because what if I need it in round 3, you know? And then it's just like the amount of processing it takes for me to like look at their health bar and then be like, because like it's like, okay, let me see if I have 3 meter first of all, right? And then oh, let me see how much their health is. Okay, let me see where I'm in the round. And then I'm just like, and by the time it's like, I just like don't have it in my hands, you know? And then I know that like, if I mess up the thingamathing, then it's like over. Cause like, if I drop it, like I would prefer just to not drop it and to just get the hit grab than to like, do, and like do that, you know? I'm saying myself, I'm good or bad in this. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense, Django, makes sense. I mean, it's really up to, like... I mean, everyone, like, perceives kind of the... Like, you navigate through the world in the way that, like, best suits you, you know? And, and so for me, I figured out that it makes me feel better to say, like, man, I'm bad at it, and then to surprise myself. And so to me, when I say like, oh, I'm so bad at this, I fucking suck, it's never, it cushions the blow when I lose, and it makes me feel better when I win. And so I just tend to like go for the self-deprecating. Is it probably like not great for my mental? Probably. Like, does it feed into my imposter syndrome as a whole? Maybe. I can discuss that next time in therapy. But truly and completely, like, I prefer to be the pool shark, you know? Crow's on the thing. Hi, Weeb! I hope you're doing well. Baba Yaga installing SF6! Let's go! Fighting game player! FGC! 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 Now, I'm one of those people who, like, saves all the items until the final boss fight. Like, once I'm in round 3, I'm like, oh, we'll spend that bar, you know? But before round 3, I'm like, I can't do it. What if I need it? One of us. We're totally not cold. You know what, average man? You actually are cooking. But I haven't ninzied in a long time. I haven't level 2'd in neutral and accident in like a while. Ah. Nah, I'm like, for me, my brainworms are saying like, oh, you have it in the bank. You can't like spend it. Maybe we can training. I'm rookie too. Oh, I'm Baba Yaga. I'm secretly in plat. Enjoy getting to diamond. I'm a crash. Yeah, I mean, there's 100%. Again, to all my European viewers, I truly thank you for your service in coming here to the late night streams. And I do want to say for all my European viewers that this week I'm doing a lot of morning streams on my end. So it'll be afternoon streams for y'all because I filled up my evening with random bullshit. That's awesome. Accidental supers and neutral results. Thank you, average man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. My nickname is the Heavy, man. I see, I see. Yeah, I think it probably is better to say, like, I'm just learning, but... Yeah, my brainworm's really just like saying I'm bad. Which is definitely a sign of mental illness. Or it's an indicator. I know. I apologize, average man. You're gonna have to go to, you're gonna have to watch a Deergly stream or an Axel stream. I'm usually in the chat if you want to chat. But yeah, I'm signed up to hang out with some friends. I'm doing some Magic the Gathering with a friend I haven't talked to in a while, and some Battletech, because I've missed like so many sessions. Oh, thank you, Weeb. Thank you, thank you. No, I don't think it's mental. I mean, I agree. Because again, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I took a psychology course in college because, like, I really like psychology. I just don't know about it. How long have you been playing it for, actually? In terms of hours, let me see what Steam says. Steam says I've been playing for 310 hours. Have you tried the punish on Tiger Nexus? Weeb, I have not. Number one, because I don't have it. And number two, because I don't have Sagat. And number two, but I will use it. Because it's crouch, and then punish, or crouch. Wait. I bet it's that. If it's medium or heavy, and then if it's the light one that's the overhead, then I'm plus on block, and then I go bum. I do the same thing. I feel like that's crazy disrespect. Hey, come on, it's a view. It's just kidding. It's really, look, the bit's hilarious, average man. A hilarious bit. But I've been playing for, so I started streaming in June, July. I think I started streaming in June or July. So 3 months? 4 months almost? Only Sagata the whole... I don't have... The only person I've bought is M. Bison. To be honest, like, I'm just like... I spent the $60 on this game, and now I'm like, I'm good. I don't really want to give... I guess I bought the swimsuit, so I guess I'll buy Manon costumes, but that's about it. Yeah, I lost a, there was a, punishment wheel on Axel Bro's stream. I spent $60 to not block, exactly. I spent more game in Aki swimsuits. Real, Kuro, real. We were doing Street Fighter punishment wheel on Axel Bro's stream one time late night, and so like every time you lost, you spun the wheel, and one of the spins was learn the other people's mains, and so Axel Bro's main is M. Bison, and Deergly's main is Aki, but at the time it was just like, if you lose, you have to learn Bison, and so then there were 2 streams where I learned Bison, and honestly it was horrible. It was so bad. It's probably on YouTube. So I put all the VODs on YouTube, so there's probably a VOD of me learning M. Bison, and holy crap, is it bad. Should have known all bad things come from Axel. Exactly, average man, exactly. Let's keep this streak up where everyone's nice to me, and everyone is super rude to Axel. And totally different. I feel like if I really wanted to look at models, I would go look at, like... I'd go look at Tekken. Tekken lets you, like, put everyone in a swimsuit. That's the 3D... That's the game... That's the Gunnar game I would play. I always bought you for DLC if you had a donor link to that up. No, to be honest, save your money, guys. Momo, it can never be your fault. Just kidding. It technically could be your fault, but I like Punishment Wheel. I think Punishment Wheel is really smart. But what if I want to send you money? Then what you should do is... If you want to send me something, in my honor, go get yourself a boba. Go treat yourself, you know? Treat yourself to some boba. Treat yourself to a McDonald's cheeseburger. Treat yourself to something else. Go get a beer. Go get a beer in my honor. Pour one out and I feel bad now. I took the time to explain the punish and you can't even practice it. I'm going to practice it in a match. The next time a Sagat comes to me, I'm gonna end his life. So as a hero, you can pick him back up. Can I send this to Axel? Actually, no. That's a little too rude. I'll... It does count, Weave. I'm glad that you got a boba in my honor. You can find my Sagat? Yeah. I mean, again, the thing I'm supposed to be practicing is this into the correct anti-air, and we're failing at that. Okay, we're gonna do one more lap of this, and then I'm gonna have to pee, and then... Ah! But I think I've trained myself out of command grab. I feel like it's not even like on my mind to command grab. So at least we solved that issue. Yeah, Chango, always good, always good. You gotta open the document first, you know, that's the first step. Oh my god, yeah! You and Nero's the same of like, it's nighttime. Fuck! I'm sorry, I apologize. I apologize for that scream. I apologize for that guttural scream. My god. What is delay teching? How would they delay tech this? Oh, like just walk backwards? It's open for 5 hours already? Oh no, Chango. That's me in school. That's me in school for real, for real. Oh, hold up. But like, that's what I'm practicing. I have the thing set up to... I have the guy set up to jump. And then if he jumps, I can anti-air. I actually don't know what beats this, to be honest. I assume there's something to beat this, but I assume it's backdash. Backdash D... Oh, yeah. Backdash... DP 100%. DP is definitely... But if I see them wake up DP a lot, then it's very easy, because then... Man, punishing DPs is my favorite thing. Like, do this and then command grab them. Oh, beautiful. Oh, gotcha. Oh, because they can throw instead. Wait, if delay teching is just pressing the throw button, that's fine. It's to be honest, I'm okay if we like from here go into neutral. Or wait. Better question. Dummy settings. Reversal settings. Reversal settings. Reversal after damage. I don't know if anyone can like see where we're going. It's pretty obvious. Normal throw. No! No! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Guys, do you know what beats throw? Command grab. Okay, guys, now that with that villain laugh out of the way, I'm gonna go pee. I really need to pee. I'm wishing all of you a good break. Chango, you have to start. You have to open the document and start. If you do that and they jump, yeah, well, we're playing rock paper scissors. It's fine. This is how you adapt, right? This is like the first step of adaptation. Yes, 100%. If I do that and they jump, I get punished. Hey, look, we're playing rock, paper, scissors. You can't win every rock, paper, scissors.